what a day today, guys. Okay. Let me just adjust my. Yeah, I love the all white, Jen. I need to wear all white. I'm gonna wear all white. I'm gonna go back to that. Just have to do some laundry. I think it's kind of like that. Oh, then you can't even really see me. Move this one. Can you see me okay? Good. Let my booty off. Okay. So go ahead and sit real tall. Just taking a deep inhale here. Deep exhale, just really ground into the legs, the base of the pelvic floor, the sit bones, and become aware of your body and the structure that you're in. And just picturing outside of the structure and the emergency. That'll just and any major streets. Just kind of taking that anatomy, the bird's eye. And then with our body mantra, we'll send energy in the events of it. So you just do this by setting the intention before you do the chant and putting what a song would gathering. Go ahead and take Bhu Mudra. It's the two peace fingers toward the earth, and you're just going to plug them in toward the earth. Take a deep breath in, Lock Mula Bandha. Press the energy out. Very good. Breath of fire, Mula Bandha is locked. 30 more seconds, yogis. Just really feel where you're at in the breath. If you need to take a slower breath, that's okay. But keep up and you will be kept up by the current here. Very good. Inhale. Exhale, drop the left palm toward the right knee and then reach this right palm up and really just feel the right side. You're just opening up through all of the liver, the gallbladder, the spleen, the stomach. You can even rotate the chest. And then as you're grounding toward the earth, you're gathering energy up. The right oblique's gonna circle. It's optional here. If it doesn't feel good tonight, don't feel like you have to force that. But if you are moving, you want to move directly from the oblique and get into the back muscles and the fascia of the back. Just like we have the lines through the body, we have the lines through the earth. And so it's always just wherever you feel a shift, even if it's like in a forest somewhere, the earth is covered with the lines. One more deep breath on the right side. You can take a deeper stretch. Exhale, drop the right palm toward the left knee. Raise the left palm all the way up. Press the left knee down. Feel free to drive it into a circle if that feels good. If it feels good to just stretch tonight, really listen to what the body needs. And you know, for your students that just don't know what to do, they're just like, giving you a pause. You know, you're giving them a set of instructions of where to put their body. Your whole job is just to guide others. A little disorganized or lost at first, but really finding the center of the breath, that's going to make everything fall into place. One more deep breath here. Exhale, both palms around the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale, round. Keep it rounded now, and just take the back and draw a circle. I'm going to kind of squeeze the bottom. We're going to open up the front too. You need to bring the palms together and the arms are kind of crossed. So it's like an ego buster. And raise the palms above the head. Use the front of the chest now to drive this circle. So you feel like this side. Just the right side. Good work. Left side, give a circle. We're going to take a figure eight now. To take the left circle in toward the center, and then the right circle in toward the center. And involve the back body, the front body, and the middle of the body where you're going. So this is like a physical representation of Satanama, that chant of our earth, living through a bunch of stuff, a death, and then a rebirth, and then living through a bunch of stuff again, and then a death, and then a rebirth, and then that's all. Awesome job. A little bit faster now. A little bit tighter toward the chest. You make a breath so that it's the ring finger and the thumb. So you bring your thumb over the ring finger and bring it into the rotating wrist. Very good. Still spot. Take a deep inhalation. On the inhales, you're going to lift through the palms. And then on the exhale, bringing it right back to that football. Inhale. Exhale. More like this before our breath and fire. So just really preparing to move from the back of the shoulder blade. And moving the spine nice and tall. I'm already really sweating a lot of bullets here. Breath of fire. Get ready to hold it in and bring the palms all the way up, hold. Follow body breathing like this. Awesome job, yogis. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left elbow to the front. And those swivel arms, the right elbow toward the back. And then inhale, bring it up. The right elbow toward the front, the left elbow toward the back. So just a little twist here. So inhale. Exhale. I know the arms might be kind of sticking today, but press through the fingertips and hold the mudra. You might even bring the thumb over the knuckle, or like, that's a knuckle, but the flat part of the ring finger. Breath of fire. Don't worry, it's only 30 seconds here. Feel a little twist in that oblique. 10 more seconds. Awesome job. Go ahead and rest it down, roll through those shoulders. You can undo the leg. You want to shake them out. Feel free to take Paschimottanasana if that feels good. Bow forward. Feel through the belly. Really make an effort to fill the belly here. And then exhale, draw the chest down towards the side. Space to go in between the shins. And then the counter pose, exhale, go ahead and keep the palms back, point through the toes, and do the reverse table or reverse plank, yogi's pose. Awesome job. One more breath. Go ahead and take it back down. Come onto the hands and the knees. Get over the chest. Keep a strong back. Really find your own rhythm. Move it toward the low body. One thing that happens when you're living in like an apartment or like a neighborhood where houses are closer together, and really any kind of neighborhood where there's like houses close together, you start to become this brainwave entrainment. And really, it doesn't even have to be houses close together, but like a neighborhood. We'll all be on the brainwave, the same brainwave of entrainment. And so this is one way of getting in touch with it, especially outside, feeling the earth, feeling the weather, really tapping into the environment. Bring it toward the belly now for a belly circle. Awesome job. Bring the right knee in. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, squeeze it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Really find the punctuation at the end of that exhale. Take the energy away from the wrist, draw it into the low belly. Actually, we'll draw the thigh toward the belly and squeeze, and just a little pulse of the thigh toward the belly. Squeeze into the belly. Feel Uddiyana Bandha. Down the back. Lift it all the way back up now. Stretch through the front of the body. Exhale, squeeze. Maybe more of it. Squeeze it toward the belly. The breath of fire is in the squeeze, the pulse is off. Breath of fire. This helps to clear the right side. I think we do this Kriya. In one of the Kriyas, we're clear through the right side. We're squeezing in. You're going to feel tension in the left glute. More. Awesome job. Release it down. Feel free to take child's pose. Also toward the earth. You can stretch the knees. You can circle the chest or the belly before we close. You can relax here too. Maybe cat out here now. On the inhale, lift it up. Exhale, round spine. Fill it out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Very good. Circle to the hips, optional. Take the low belly into a circle, start to lift it up, back into our quadruped. Last breath. There's that left leg when you're ready. Exhale, squeeze. Exhale, exhale, squeeze. Even if it's to be the weight into the front hand, I tend to like compensate on this right side by kind of leaning into that right side. You want to evenly distribute between that right shin. Very good. Squeeze the thigh toward the belly for that breath of fire for 30. Awesome job. Step this heel forward, like Ardha Hanumanasana, help it up. Bring the palms inside that left leg, take a deep inhalation. Exhale, rest. You can keep the chest lifted, or you can bow forward, or you can sit this right hip back if you want to get into the leg. Just notice all of the node points. The marma, sometimes we call them marmas, sometimes we call them acupressure points. You can really feel it in Ardha Hanumanasana. Bend through this left leg. Bring the right heel behind the right knee. Take a deep inhalation here, and then middle the palms for a supported warrior two. Well, it's really great for limited mobility, but we're gonna do a Kriya, so. Take a deep breath in. On the inhales, you're straightening through the leg like it's Ardha Hanumanasana. And then on the exhales, you're bending through the knee, warrior two. Okay. So inhale, straighten. And then inhale. Exhale. We'll take it slower first here. Very good. Rapid fire. So obviously, if you have knee issues, you want to pad the knee. You want to discourage straightening directly through this left leg. If the right knee is really like, if you've had injury there, you can even keep this left knee bent when you come into that half split type posture. It's mostly about grounding toward the earth. Almost there. Good. Go ahead and hold it. Take a deep inhalation, kiss the arms. Left breath. Drop the palms toward this side of the mat. Left knee is going to come down. The right knee is going to bend. So the heel goes behind and warrior two. Remember, straighten that. Straighten through the leg. Exhale, bend. No straighten. So you see how we're obviously going a little bit off of alignment when we're going to bend the knee because we're at an angle. When you come back, that hip is directly aligned with the knee. That's really the best way to protect the knee. That's the only way I can think of other than actually padding it. If you're ready for this one, breath of fire for 30. This opens up our Earth Star chakra, if you remember from our Earth Star chakra series, where it's that chakra that's below the root and it goes 8 feet into the earth. So whether we try to or not, or are attempting to, we are, affected, I shouldn't say affected, but connected to the energies of the land of where we're at. 10 more seconds. Awesome job. Hold your warrior. So strong. Drop the left palm down toward this left heel. Straighten through the right leg if that feels good. Open up the chest toward the sky. Awesome work. We'll go ahead and take our rock posture. Both heels come together. Palms are going to interlace and go to the base of the skull. Deep Ujjayi breath here. ocean-like sound. Lock jaw and Harabandha. For this one, we really ground into the earth energy and we're keeping the energy in the low body. So it's known to help with digestion, or like actually, if you're having like a creative block, it helps to actually process through the block and dissolve the block. Last breath. And exhale left to right, rapid fire. Good. Pause. Palms can come toward the knees if you need, if the arms need a break. But you're still locking Mula Bandha. Unless you're on your moon cycle, you're locking Mula Bandha. Pressing the chest forward. Ooh, it's actually brutal to do this in heat. This is like brutal right now. So holy moly. Two of that. We're gonna go for a little bit longer. You really want to watch yourself here. If you start getting dizzy or like it doesn't feel good, you're doing a chest breath, you want to stop and then join back in when it feels good. Take a deep inhale, good, meaning you're feeling bad, so you're okay to keep going. Exhale, rapid fire with an ab twist. Keep the spine as tall as possible. Try not to slouch in it or like hunch the back at all. You want to really get into that highway, which is obviously the spine, the CSF highway. Just like how you can send good energy to yourselves, you can send good energy to your neighbors, you can send good energy to that area of the earth. There's areas that are called black ley lines where the energy is just, like anywhere where there's been war, which is almost every spot, but you'll feel it. It will be a very different vibration. This is a great one to do to send good energy toward the earth and to process through your own internal blocks. Everything that we're doing on a micro scale really translates to the macro. You just got to connect the dots to that. Remember to keep that tip of the tongue toward the roof of the mouth. relax, rest. You can tap it out. Feel free to take that hero's pose legs. So start through the heels, sit back in between the heels, breathe into the quads, draw the knees toward the center. You can use boom mudra here to ground, you can use whatever feels good. This actually opens up the bladder meridian line, very watery energy. So on the exhale, you're gonna scoot forward, and on the inhale, hold. We keep the spine tall for the low back. This is a great stretch. It's opening over the low back. We're gonna take integration posture. This is too intense. Don't feel like you need to force it. You could just come to Supta Baddha Konasana. If you're so extend onto the forearms, attached to the ankles if you want. You want to lay all the way down you can. If you want to go into a fish posture here, you just lean the head back. For some, that really pinches the cervical spine. For me, it feels really good. So if it doesn't feel good, keep the neck in line with the spine and see if you can bring the spine all the way down. That's too intense for the quads. Stay lifted like this. And relax. Try not to clench through the legs or the jaw or the hips. Relax the leg muscles as much as possible. Let the energy flow through the quads. Started with 3 now. So this feels really good right here. Start to lift onto the forearms and then back up onto the palms when you're ready. We're going to do a chest circle in this posture just to open up our yin line. This can be very intense. So don't feel like you need to force any of this. You can take a break if you want the legs, like a half split, you can. But you're taking the sternum and you're drawing a circle with the sternum. Squeeze through the abs. Feel free to go the other way. We're going to bring it toward a straight spine in the next like 5 breaths. So don't feel like you have to rush it. If it feels good, you can take your time. Last breath. Almost coming toward the front of the mat. Curl the toes under for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Ooh. You should be feeling it in the feet, the legs. Take a deep inhalation here. On the exhale, you'll bring the shoulders over the wrists. You can bring the knees down if you want. You can come into up dog or cobra. And exhale, bring the hips right back up. Downward facing dog. Watch the back here. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. So this whole sequence is a very traditional sequence. Upward dog and downward dog were meant to be paired for the dew governing vessel and the Ren conception vessel. Yogis explain it in terms of chakra balancing. So the focus more on the body, in the pre-core, the central sushumna. In Chinese medicine, there's a little more focus on the flow. The flow of energy is moving from up to down. We're almost there. We have the sacred 26 of these, as you know. It's okay if you weren't coming. Got you. I'm gonna let you know we're at that halfway point. We're almost at the halfway point. Just find your flow. We can take the rest and fan the limbs, can. That gets the synovial fluid moving in the joints. So there's no way to do this. Over there. Last 3 yogis. Go ahead and bring it all the way down onto the belly after that last cobra. You can take crocodile posture. The forearms parallel to the top of the mat, that's the forehead. Or you could just bring the cheek toward the earth, the palms next to you. It's really your choice here. But you're going to take a rest and feel the breath in the belly. Just a great way to do outside. Like if you were a good person, I would arrange us in a circle and do that. You can even, bring on how big your group is. Really set an intent for the cardinal directions of north, south, east, west, and how you're facing and things like that. So much intent and earth. All purpose of feel alive in the body, feel the blood flow of the body, the bones of the body. Rest the forehead, line of the arms, bring it underneath the shoulders, Kundalini is like Tai Chi, except like way more accelerated. So this is very much a Tai Chi movement, but all lineages have some form of this this. Holding in the energy for the body, the left hand. And then as you pull in, the right palm presses out. Then on the exhale, we'll do a slow burst. Or on the inhale, you can even pull in and then exhale, press out. So the rhythm was like a streak of breath like this. So just find your like flow here with this movement. Just like find movement and flow. Make sure your flow has a complete breath. So inhale. Even if it doesn't really have to fly, you got to really empty out. That's one of the main important points of this Kriya is to empty out the energy. Just we're drawing in energy with this one. We're literally taking the energy and bringing it into our field. And then with this hand, you're sort of like, signaling where the boundary is of what you don't want. So be super intentional with the breath, where you're filling and then pressing all of the breath out. The belly button comes back on those exhales. 30 more seconds of it being slow like this. Mentally prepare for that breath of fire. You can be a lot with this movement. Your movement doesn't have to match the breath, but I typically, it's just gonna stick up and it's gonna do that. You could do the breath and do this. Last 2 breaths. Very good. Breath of fire. Good job. Slow the breath now. You're going to keep the movement, slow the breath. You're going to feel the difference in the body. It's a definite temperature change in my opinion. When we do the breath of fire and then we keep the momentum, but we're slowing it down. You want to really be careful of when we do something of the breath like this and we're not resting. You're really anxious today, so you just want to just back. You're feeling pretty good. You're doing okay down. This is going to be very invigorating. This is very good part of Kriya. Breath of fire. Good, slow it down now. Going in 30-second increments here. Slow the breath, slow the movement. Focus on the hypothalamus, the pituitary, and the pineal gland. Focus on that area. Draw the energy up toward that area now. Sometimes when we do the earthing ones, we get really in the density of it, and everything is focused in the low chakras and like doing the movement with force. This one is actually like the gentler the movement, the better it is for the energy to flow. Prepare for the breath of fire. Very good, yogis. Slow it down, last round. Feel free to stay still now or Sufi grinds, yogi's choice here. I'm gonna take the grinds. You wanna really go slow. Gonna go the other way. We're gonna take Chandra Pranayam. So just breathing through the left nostril here. Go ahead and take the thumb and plug the right. You can keep your circle if you want to, or you can stay still. Take a deep inhalation. Deep exhale. Optional for breath of fire. This one I really recommend for the morning time, but if you're feeling pretty good, we'll balance it out and make sure that you're able to sleep well. Just notice the quality of this. Is it harder to do just the left side? Do you feel it in the chest? Is it harder to get into the diaphragm? Good. Inhale. Plug the left nostril, exhale through the right. You could stay with slow ujjayi through the right. If the body feels prepared, breath of fire through the right. Notice the difference here. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Rest the breath of fire, ujjayi through both nostrils. We're going to do Nadi Shodhana now. So really empty out. Plug the right, we'll start with the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Plug the left, exhale the right. Inhale. Plug the right, exhale the left. Inhale. Plug left, exhale right. Inhale. Plug right, exhale left. Inhale. Plug left, exhale right. Inhale. Plug right, exhale left. Inhale. We're going to elongate this one. Hold. Plug left, exhale right. Elongate that exhale. Inhale, make it long. Feel the low belly, mid belly, upper part of the chest up to the collarbones. hold it for a moment and then plug right, exhale left. Slow exhale, really deflate the belly. Inhale, fill the low belly. Get it up to the chest. Plug left, exhale right. This breath technique, inhale, is supposed to mimic the phases of the moon. Plug the right, exhale the left. So it's a natural part for the nose to be clogged. Inhale. Plug left, exhale right. The sequence is meant to unclog the nostrils, cleanse out the mucus. Inhale. Plug right, exhale left. Inhale. Plug left, exhale right. Inhale. Plug right, exhale left. Inhale. Last round, plug left, exhale right. Inhale right. Release the left, exhale through both nostrils. Inhale both nostrils, really welcome breath in. Exhale. Neck rolls here. Right ear toward the right shoulder, drop it down, left ear toward the left shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. You're gonna hold the chin toward the chest with Jala Narabandha. You can hold the inhale in for a moment. Keep Jala Narabandha, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Jen did this one the other day, sadhana, and it really stretched out the cervical spine. So that's really good benefits of Jala Narabandha, and then of course keeping the prana. Samanavaya, just energy, moving the energy around the belly, around the chest, throat. Last breath. Bring the legs all the way out into a stratum, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bow forward. Spine really long. If you want to take this lower, feel free. Just 5 more breaths here, yogis. 5 more breaths before the rest. Line here. Feel free to take bridge posture, palms above the head or next to the hips. Lift the hips towards you. Up toward the sky. We're gonna take our plow to shoulder stand series. So if it feels good to just stay like this today, stay like this. Want to move into plow, you're going to use momentum and go from behind you. Use the belly as well. The lambas. You want to just rest, you can, but press the backs of the thighs toward you. And just notice the lines of the body. The back of the body, the front of the body, the head, all the way toward the toes, toward the ribs. And one more today. Keep the soles of the feet touching together. You're only lifting the pelvis up. And on the exhale, you're very intense, but it's very intense. I would definitely rank this one like, you know, on the intense side. Give it a look. Doing for the same period of time, I think intense, but you're definitely right. That becomes the last one. Never judgment about where you're at. Kriya, it's mostly about people are not pushing past the press the outer edge of the knee to the first. And then press the sole of the foot to that. Really get in touch with that line. And I'm lifting the pelvis up. Not that much. You want it to go so high. And then exhale, let it flow down towards the earth. Enough. Enough. Go slow and fast. like a Skripa breath. You're feeling the pelvic diaphragm and the actual abdominal diaphragm. Awesome job, 10 more seconds. Might be feeling this one. This one's actually kind of intense, actually. You're really using all of the muscles in the whole body. Squeezing. Okay, we could go ahead and release. You can come to happy baby. You can just take rock posture too, where the knees are. Push the knees up toward the knees toward the floor. Center. All right. Take it deep in the nation. That's the 5. It's like there's sacred sites on the earth. There's also sacred sites in the body. That's what we really tap into in these Kriya, especially that sacrum when we're lifting it up and pressing it down.
षडशात्मैक्यस्वरूप